So in this video, we're going to cover a Van Dyke stitch. So this one is really nice for a leaf, so that's why I'm doing it in this shape here. For this one, I'm just using 3 strands of your regular stranded cotton, and I'm using a number 7 needle for that, but you can change that up however you like. So I'm just coming up a little bit away from the tip, just a little bit further down. So I'm starting over on the left side, and then I'm going to go down on the right side of the tip, so it's kind of diagonally there. Okay, I'm going down there, and I'm coming up just on the left side of the tip. Okay, so these 2 stitches at the top of the tip, they're kind of level with each other. I'm going to pull that tight, and I'm going down level with where I came up first, just on the other side, on the right side of that. Okay, so that's my first stitch, and then for the following ones, you're not going to go through the fabric at that midpoint. Okay, you'll see what I mean now. So I'm going to come up again on that left hand side, and instead of going through the fabric, I'm going down on that one on the right and up through the one on the left. Okay, so your needle is in between those 2 there, if you can see that. And I'm pulling that, not too tight, you don't want to be pulling the thread too much, and again down on the right hand side. Okay, and again up on the left, going down the stitch on the right and up the one on the left. So you're going just across those 2, and again down on the right hand side. So you want, where you're coming up on these outer edges, you want to try and keep that nice and level. So again, under and under, and down on the right. And you should start to get almost like a braid effect in the middle when it twists around that thread. So again, just slipping under there. Now if you find it easier, if you find that you're kind of catching more thread than you should, or if you're catching the fabric a little bit, what you can do is use the eye of the needle instead of that sharp point, and it should be a little bit easier to get your thread through the right spots. Okay, now as you can see, I have a bit of a gap between each of these stitches where I'm coming up on the left and going down on the right. If you want to as well, of course, you can make them a little bit closer and have your Van Dyke stitch covering more of that leaf shape, so that you don't see the fabric behind. And you can sort of start to see that braid effect I was talking about. You can start to see that coming in. What I might do is just zoom in a little bit closer. Just hang on a sec. So you can sort of see that braid effect that I'm talking about there. So it gives you a nice sort of spine to the leaf. So that's why this is a good one for that leaf effect, for a leaf stitch. And that is pretty much it. So you just continue on with that for as much as you need in your shape. But yeah, hope that was helpful for you. Let me know if there are any particular stitches you'd like to see in the next video, and I'll see you then.